we have popped down to see Scott and his rat.
Well, the rat, this is the bonus bit, yeah. You've actually come to sort out a few of my other problems.
Yeah, this car's famous. More famous than it is. It's got to be the car you're most well known for, surely.
Totally, yeah. This is the cheapest Ferrari I ever bought by a mile. Actually, it's one of the least problematic Ferraris I've bought. I've had a few problems lately, but nothing major. And then, yeah, most fun Ferrari as well, for sure.
So we've come down to have a little look at an engine problem. Let's sneak inside and have a little look. Mate, I love this, honestly.
Come on,
I know. This brake, yeah. We should do it.
That's what they do at the end of Outrun.
That's even better.
So this 328 is actually surplus to requirements, right? It's not, because I got another plan, but I bought it originally. I never thought, I'm going to give the game away, but it's the worst kept secret on YouTube that we have an F40, right? That's the big one coming.
No way.
But originally I thought I'm never ever going to get a genuine car. So I was going to go kind of like down the Stance Works route. We were going to use the base pinnings of the 328 because it's a very similar chassis. It's lengthened a little bit and widened at the front. And I picked this up. This came from Canada with that engine. Not exactly sure on the engine at the moment with the turns over, but this was 10 grand.
Really?
10 grand. Obviously, it's got a smashed front end. But if you come down here and have a look at this, I've got a few Ferrari bits on it. It's only in front of all the good stuff. It's just twisted there.
Okay.
So all of the steering rack, all the suspension, everything like that is okay. And if you look there, that grey bit of frame and that bit of frame,
is the
600 quid from Ferrari. You just weld it on.
Yeah. So then that's the only downside then is the wings.
So the only downside is the wings. So we've got an engine, 1987 Ferrari, left-hand drive, and I'm thinking, surplus requirements, what do we do? We've got the F40 build happening.
Yeah.
What's the other car I really, really love? 288 GTO.
Okay.
Even closer to this. 288 GTO wings. 288 GTO front valance up there that needs a bit of thing. In the other unit, we got a 288 GTO door. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with this one.
Okay.
After we've done the F40 or during that build.
And this must be the hard bit because we have the same problem. It's like when stuff comes up, you can't let it go. So you have to stockpile it and you go, right, okay. So you're constantly looking and you end up with a car and a load of boxes sat there.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I've followed this since you got it.
Yeah.
So I knew, like, I've watched this one because this was pretty much lockdown car, wasn't it?
This was a lockdown car. In fact, this was when we were literally able still to go out. We had to wear masks and everything like that. It was before we were in full lockdown. But this was kind of down your area. This was Gloucestershire. And this was sat on a drive and it was quite famous on a lot of Facebook forums. It was well known. There were a lot of Ferrari dealers. Everyone tried to buy this. Literally, apparently, it turned up with bags of cash to buy it. But I went down there, just something I never, ever normally would do, out of my comfort zone. I said to my missus, I've really got to see this car. I just can't stand the fact that it's green, so rare. It was green. You can put some pictures on the screen of how it looked. But really, I knocked on the guy's door and I said, look, can you tell me about this car? Can I have a look around it? Is it all right if I film it? And kind of built up a relationship with the guy. The car went off to police protection for a little while, believe it or not. A few things disappeared in police protection, right? And then it came back, and I think that was an unfortunate bit that the bits did disappear, but that was the icing on the cake for him. He was never ever going to sell it. It was literally going to rot and be a pile of rust on the driveway. So he then said, right, I want to sell it. I want to sell it right now. This is the price. And I'm like, well, I don't actually have that. I do have a car that I am going to try and sell if you can give me a little bit of leeway. And
Yeah.
Managed to get it, and now we're doing a full restoration on it. So that's the car, that's the engine over there, and we've just got to finish off a few things, and it's going to be a lovely one.
The time between you introducing yourself and then him deciding to sell it, he's probably figured out that you're a Ferrari nut.
Yeah.
You're not a guy trying to flip out of it and make a bit of cash.
Yes, yeah.
You're actually going to bring it back to life.
Sorry, mate, just filming a little bit.
So, yeah, it's and then I've watched the pains you've gone through with this, and I haven't got the stomach for a resto like that, but mate, what a car! It's beautiful.
It is, like you say, it takes a heck of a lot to do it.
I know the plastic's over at Dav to protect it, but look at the arch on that.
Yeah,
and that's
it's a sexy looking car.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's jacked up a bit because we've got no engine weight in the back of it, but they did it well, didn't they?
I watched all of these.
right. Is that time of the video again to have a look at what car we've got now for sale at REP Sales and Storage? No Ricky, obviously, at the moment. He's away selling himself in the States. So, hi, Ricky. Hope you're doing well. Let me just turn the camera around. We've got here a 2013 R8 V10 Plus. It's got the S-tronic gearbox. David, the owner, has been bringing the car to RE Performance for about 4 years now. Just had a major service. It's had a new battery. It's got a year's MOT on it. It's had an aircon regas. It's got just over 28,700 miles on the clock. And as you can see for the exterior, we've got carbon ceramic brakes, front and rear. There we go. We've got the carbon front lip on it. Obviously the carbon mirrors, carbon side blades. Then moving to the rear, we've got a carbon lip on the rear diffuser rather. You can see all the way under there. And then carbon trim on the tailpipes. This has been fitted with an F1 exhaust as well, so it's valve controlled. The valves are operated by the sport button inside the cabin. Whole car's been ceramic coated. So again, really well cared for, always been garaged. I had a good chat with David, the owner, earlier, and he's been really sad to see this go. He's really cherished it, but he wants to move on to something different. He's thinking about maybe getting into a Ferrari. So hopefully we can find somebody equally enthusiastic that can take this this lovely Gen 1 to a new home. Let's have a look inside. So straight away, your eyes are drawn to the carbon details on the door. And then moving inside, carbon surround on the dash. You can see down there as well, more lovely carbon. And then here we have the really desirable wingback seats. Now these were factory fitted on this car. Again, lovely condition. David's upgraded to a Kenwood sat-nav audio media system, whatever we want to call it. It's got Apple CarPlay as well. Also got Alcantara roof lining and pillars. It's like we say, you know, we wouldn't put our name to anything that we didn't know inside out and that we wouldn't consider buying ourselves. I took this for a drive earlier just to give it a run out. It drives beautifully. So there we have it. If this is something that floats your boat, you're in the market for a Gen 1 R8 V10 Plus with some nice upgrades on it, low mileage. Get in touch via the website. It can be listed on repsalesandStorage.com. If you want some further information, drop us an email to info@repsalesandStorage.com or give us a call in the office. Send a carrier pigeon, lob a brick through the window with a note on it, up to you. Bit of a change not having Ricky to do it, but I think it's a bit rude expecting him to do that while he's in the States. Back to the video.
So this, eventually, that is a good looking car, right?
So
that's
cool.
probably, I love, like F40 is my bag, but this thing, as they go with Ferrari, they just look so awesome.
Yeah.
So we've got that. We've got those. What else have we got? We've got some crazy.
Man, I'm just sat there looking at it going, oh my God. It's like
you mentioned about taking these cars apart. The problem is, I've got these two little units, and you know that once you start taking bits off, look at the space you need. And this is me with some new racking. This was all over the place for a while.
Yeah.
But we've got.
Well, I remember when you started doing this and you were in your house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like on your videos, and you're like, oh God, where did I put that bolt?
Mate, I've got, I think that's still BBI bolts there. But we've been getting little bits for this GTO, and as you say, when you find bits, like we've got a set of GTO mirrors. They made 272 of these cars, I think it was.
And you've managed to find mirrors.
Genuinely, I got two of them. So yeah, we got that. We've got a GTO door.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a glorified tribute, and then we'll probably get you involved again on this
mate,
one. What I want to do with it is we're not obviously going to go genuine F40 kind of full shebang on this. It'll be impossible. We're going to have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Put something really cool in the back.
Yeah.
Make it better, make it faster, but make it look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Can't wait for those. But they are iconic, aren't they? Like, they're just that's the bit you know it's a GTO when they're like that.
Yeah. They sit up in their square.
So how do you find these bits?
They are. I think I will say that is my speciality. Is finding bits, very very rare bits from all over the world. So to get F40 bits, I've probably been doing that for about 3 years. I've got a geeky spreadsheet, and I've got a hierarchy on the spreadsheet of, right, these are the one-of-one parts that...
Yeah, okay.
Super rare.
Unicorn parts.
Yeah, unicorn parts that I know of in certain places around the world. Then you've got like the second tier of bits where there's a couple of them.
Yeah.
Then you've got the bits you can still get.
Right, okay.
Unfortunately, to do a YouTube video and a YouTube build, you need bits from up here and you need bits from down here and you need bits from there, right? So... And you don't have the money to do that.
No, and I was going to say,
it's like
the bits you can get at that price and the bits you can get at there at that price.
Totally. So we are trying to get enough of a stockpile of the whole car before I start filming, which is why I get all the questions and when are you going to do it? You know, we know it's coming. When is it going to happen? What I don't want to do is start doing one video.
And you can't because...
Second video, and then I have to do 6 months because I haven't got the bits. So, you know...
People want to see it.
They want to see it.
When you get going, you need that build. Yeah, you need that build.
So we're focused on finishing off a few other things.
Well, if what you're saying, like what you're saying, is you're selling or swapping cars for car parts, then your money to buy more parts is sat
There's
here.
A set of these, right? Set of these, 2 mirrors, 25 grand.
Mate.
And I whinged about £1,000 for a HT lead for that Testarossa.
I didn't pay that for these. I paid far from that from these. That's what I mean. That's my speciality.
But someone will pay that.
Listen, the way my maths work as well, is I can then justify paying what I pay. I think I paid 1,200 quid for one of these, right?
Yeah.
Because
that's still 1,200
it's still
for a mirror.
Quid. But then I go, that's an investment, right?
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, I can sell it for like treble, quadruple what I paid for it. So, and the same with every single part there. Every single part.
The F40 is a different way of thinking. If you bits at it, the car's got no value, or it's got low value. If you build it properly, all right, you've collected the parts from other cars. Then at the end of it, you have an F40 built with F40 parts.
Yeah. But not just F40 parts.
Well, no,
a lot of it is LM. Which is they made 19. So trying to find LM parts.
Oh, God.
They talk about, try the impossible.
Well, you know how Lewis got his wages this year, don't you? Because you've been buying Ferrari bits.
It's totally true. They keep saying they might build another kind of modern F40, don't they? We'll see. Yeah, I've got F40 rear wing up there. All kinds of stuff.
Crazy.
That's GTO.
Yeah.
Front clip,
Mate, honestly, you put Eurospares to shame.
Yeah, that's it.
They bring
a lot of it came from Eurospares.
Yeah.
But it's
Right.
Part of it is the excitement.
Yeah, and you're passionate. You love it, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
That's the gasket set I told you I had to buy for that bloody thing.
Yeah, eye-watering.
What was that, 2.5 grand? And then I bought the second to last one, so the last one went up to 7 grand after that.
People pay
for gaskets.
People pay it.
Crazy.
So is this what we're taking away today?
No.
That's the BBI engine.
That's the one out of this
thing. That's the next one. It's come up beautiful though, isn't it?
It's come up nicely, yeah. It's the inside bit that I'm worried about.
Yeah, we can sort that.
So the thing with this that worries me is when we were restoring this originally, it was in the garage over in Maidenhead, where we had some very cold winters, couple of cold winters. This was sat stupidly without one of the heads on it.
Right, okay.
So
you're worried about bores and stuff. Yeah, we'll have
rust in there, but this has got 6,400 miles on it.
It's beautiful. Mate, you've done a good job.
It didn't look like this.
No, I know it didn't.
Look like this.
No, it didn't.
That is, that's a lot of work.
This is what people don't see either, do you? You know, this is a full-time job for you.
For sure.
But it's come up lovely.
It will be nice, and it's very unique. It's a one of one in white right-hand drive. They made 42 white ones and 42 right-hand drives, and this is the only one they built in white. So I think it really suits it. The car in white.
It's beautiful. Yeah,
it'll be amazing to get that one done.
Yeah, I watched you because you had can't remember his name. You had Ammo NYC help you. Yeah, and I watched that, and it, like you jet washing the moss off it was like the most satisfying thing ever.
That video was that did really well for me. Yeah. But again, the funny thing with that is that we did that in lockdown, full worldwide lockdown. So originally, Ammo was going to fly over and do it with me.
Right. Okay.
So how do you do a cleanup video with the main man Ammo without him being there, right? So we had to do it remotely. He talked me through it, but it worked, and it came up amazing. So I was very, very happy with that. And the car, we obviously have had to respray it because you couldn't really see the detail on video, but it had a bit of a tiny little bit of bubbling here and there. On every little panel it had something, so we ended up just doing a full respray. The interior though, it survived really quite well. We are going to retrim it, but it didn't get rotten inside or anything like that. So should we have a look at the other one?
Let's go look at your poorly one. I love the driving gloves in the door pocket.
So when I said about when we put this out and said to a few magazines, "Do you want to film it?"
Yeah.
They took their nice pictures for the magazines, and I said, "Look, the only deal is if you're going to drive it and take the pictures, you have to wear the driving gloves."
Right, okay,
all these magazines.
Is it really?
The Alan Partridge gloves.
Like, driving around with these, and it just makes me laugh every time I see those pictures. There you go.
So
look at those bad boys.
I've spent enough time working on one of these lately.
Yeah, so you love them as much as me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one you've done, mate. This is a difficult mule when it's standard like this. So when you've got it's a supercharged one.
Supercharged, yeah. Belt-driven charge on it.
Fair play getting that one working.
So new loom, new coils, new injectors, new fuel system, new engine control unit. Taking it off distributor, put it on cam sensor.
I don't know why you would do that. These are so reliable.
It had been, when it got supercharged, it had been put on like a Haltech ECU and a load of adapter boxes, and it was unreliable. It wouldn't idle. It wouldn't this. And the guy was like, "What can we do?" And I said, "The best thing we can do is just re-loom it and just put a proper ECU on it. So it's all one box. Done all the interface." So all the fans work.
So you've been through it and you've seen the lovely fuse board at the front. That was the last video on this one.
That had been hacked apart and additional relays had been put in. So Steve, he does all Motor Technique stuff.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. So he's just done another Testarossa for them. Yeah. He does they use like a 308 engine in a Dino or something?
That's correct. Yes, they do.
So he builds all the looms for them. Yeah. So
308, I think they said they used an F40 engine in a Dino once, the Dino Eva. We think it was a 360 engine, actually.
Okay.
Like that, but
and then he does.
There's some good stuff.
Mate, it's good stuff. It's cool. He knows, like, he's smart or cookie. He knows what he's doing. He's done a couple of F40s in the past, which is obviously what we were chatting about. So, it's all good. Yeah.
So the plans with this then, let's have a...
So the plan, everyone asks that. Yeah, this is the car that everyone wants to know is, what is the plan? When are you going to paint it? This one, it's basically finished. Yeah. Right?
It's mechanically sound. You can see. This is like patina.
Yeah. This is. Now, what people can't really gauge on video, on the film, is just how bad it is. Like, until you see it with your eyes, you kind of understand it. Yeah? To restore this car, financially,
it'd ruin you.
You'd be absolutely mental.
Yeah,
you wouldn't do it. Because if you look at the gaps, every single panel needs a load of work. This came from America, and someone else had kind of hacked this apart, most of it. So the filler, the Bondo they call it, on this car, it's like that thick. If you look at the front bonnet, there's a massive crack in it. It's like double the thickness because it's all filler. Look. Look at the gaps on the headlights, everything. So it's just a fun car, and like I've been fortunate enough to own a few Ferraris, and this one is the one that turns every single head. There you go. Oh, he knows how to get in it. That didn't work last week, by the way. I fixed that.
I climb over it.
Should we start it up?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Circuit wiring diagrams.
Thing.
How do you find this?
Mate, that's a lucky one. That I saw your video this morning. I thought Ricky probably needs this, but most of it's irrelevant now on that.
On our way, yeah. But if I might have to take a photo of that relay board for Steve.
Totally, mate, totally. Yeah, it's rare stuff that, because that's not in the workshop.
No.
It's a separate little booklet.
Right.
Ferrari are cheeky like that.
Yeah. This stuff's just like a bookcase full of old workshop manuals, mate, honestly.
I've never seen another one for sale. But yeah.
Look at this. So you got a wiring diagram, a set of feeler gauges, and a battery charger.
Essential tools for fixing any Ferrari Testarossa.
And that is a K-jet screwdriver.
You know your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be lovely. Externally, pretty much stays the same. Interior stays the same. I've got to get this out. We've got to do the cam belts on this anyway. They're long overdue.
Right.
But it'll be lovely to just clean it all up. Actually, this engine, I think it is 17,700 miles on it.
Right,
so
okay. Yeah.
the car was very well looked after and maintained.
Yeah.
And we're going to clean it all up.
Like
And have a bit of a wow factor. Yeah, tell everyone that was actually wood from the Maranello factory in Italy. Genuine Ferrari wood.
There's a tree in Enzo's garden.
This is what
Enzo grew that.
like it's a rat rod, isn't it? This is what they were. They were mechanically mint.
Yeah.
They just look like shit.
Yeah. This is kind of mechanically not mint. But it could be.
But it's got the
really
standard Ferrari oil leak in the V. I mean,
It has. It really has.
That's the anti-corrosion for, fluid.
Yeah, but let's fire it up. Because let's see. Don't stand there because it might be a bit smoky, but like for a 1987, that is one of my favourite sounding Ferraris.
Yeah,
That's
5 valves.
An awesome car.
Yeah.
But for a 12-cylinder, this ain't bad. It's still not running fully right at the moment, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Quality. Mate, love it.
The thing with Testarossas is without a sports exhaust, they sound terrible.
Rubbish.
They're rubbish.
Yeah.
They're so lame. They're such a disappointment. But yeah, sports exhaust and they sound like that.
I tell you what, I was impressed you got this out on your own, mate.
I literally got it. Charlie helped me lift the engine lid.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
Take the engine lid off. This came out. I took my time with it, to be fair, because it is a tight spot to get this thing out of.
Yeah.
And
You've got to remember now. These are front cylinders, aren't they?
those are back. Oh yeah, front. I always get confused with terminology of these things. Right. Yeah, so these were the two
bad ones.
We saw a load of oil in them.
Yeah.
I think they're all bad, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to pull those two out, and I think what we'll do is we'll do a leak down on those two. I brought my dial gauge, we can turn it round. I think you said you had a compressor, didn't you?
Yeah.
And we'll see if your compressor's got enough guts to do a leak down.
Yeah. Again, trying to do that. I think we did it on the front bank on a couple.
Yeah.
Couldn't get there. The problem is it's only me doing it. So you've got to hold the crank there.
Yeah.
And try and do that. And when that's in the car, it's impossible.
Yeah. Mate, I was watching you and I was like, he's off his head, he is.
It's true. Right, I'm going to get the spanner for that then, and then we'll hook that up.